Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the introduction to my next season of pan those eyeshadows. I'm not calling it a year. As you know, I don't class these as year-long projects. I do these for as long as it takes me to get rid or complete the goals of my 5 original eyeshadows that I've got rolled in to the first month, which I'm going to share with you guys today. Whilst we are here, there are some rules that I'm setting into play for this challenge. So as last time, it's 5 eyeshadows each month. I'm trying my hardest not to double dip in other challenges, but it kind of depends what's randomly generated in. I've already selected the 5 eyeshadows I'm going to roll in. I've not actually looked at them to digest how I'm going to work on them, if they're going to be until I hit pan, if they're going to be a usage goal. Usage goals for me can be if it's an eyeshadow that I know is going to take forever to hit pan on, if it's a powder eyeshadow, if it's a black or it's a grey, then I can choose if I want to hit pan on it or until I want to roll it out. So it all is kind of like based on how I feel about it. I'm also allowing panned eyeshadows to be rolled back in for a usage goal, and that also depends on the eyeshadow and what I would like to do with it when the time comes with that as well. So without further ado, as I said, breaking news. So as I've already mentioned, I've already rolled in the eyeshadows. I went ahead and did a number generator on my phone and selected the eyeshadows, and I'm going to walk them through with you guys right now, and we're going to see what the contenders are for the first month of the challenge. The first palette and eyeshadow we're going to work on is my Created palette, and we are going to work on the shade Diamond Ashes, which is the very final eyeshadow in this palette. It's this one at the bottom. It's a shimmery white shade. I am going to try and hit pan on this. Usually for Jeffree Star eyeshadows I want to have as a usage goal because they take forever, because they're quite deep pans. However, this is a shimmer. It's like a, I don't know, frosted eyeshadow, I guess. It's not really a shimmer, it's got a different like texture to the other shimmers. Whatever it is, I think it will be easier to work on and to hit pan with, so I am going to make that my goal, is to hit pan on this. And I think it will be not easy, but I think it will be easier than it would be if it was a matte eyeshadow in the same collection. The next eyeshadow I have rolled in is this little trio. This is my Love You So Latte the Beauty Crop eyeshadow trio. Oh, sorry, and I just dropped all the eyeshadows on my lap. And the eyeshadow I rolled in is the one at the bottom, which is called Midnight Blend. So there we go, it's this one at the bottom. Again, I think this is going to be relatively easy to hit pan on because it's quite, I think, a small pan. The next eyeshadow is kind of a, we'll see how it goes, eyeshadow. It's my Naked 2 Urban Decay palette, and I need to be careful with this palette. This is the palette where all the eyeshadows have unglued themselves, so I kind of need to be careful with how I share with you guys this. The eyeshadow I've rolled in is the shade Snake Bite. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th eyeshadow in, so it is this shade here, this shade here. I think this will be quite hard to hit pan on, as I've tried to hit pan on a few eyeshadows in this palette over the last couple of years, and it's not quite worked. So I'm gonna give it a go. I think I'm gonna see how we are in about 2 months' time, and then I'll make a decision if I want this to be a usage goal or not. Otherwise, I think that this could probably be in for over a year, because that's just how it is with these eyeshadows. I know how long they take me to hit pan on. So the next eyeshadow is my little Cornelius Super Shock Shadow by Colourpop. I think this is going to be like a real easy gimme. These eyeshadows are so easy to manipulate that I could probably hit pan on this by next month. So I am excited to be working on this. I think even if I try and dip into it now, I think I'll be able to move it around to make it hit pan on. So I'm not going to do that. And then the final eyeshadow is from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar eye palette, and this will also take forever and a day to hit pan on because this is a Too Faced palette, and Too Faced eyeshadows also for me take literally years to hit pan on. So I rolled in the shade White Chocolate, which is actually the big bar at the top. So the idea is to roll this in until I hit pan. I think it will be actually relatively easy to do because it is that shade. And you know, it's probably the same shade as me, and I'll be able to use it a lot. It'd be a great like bronze blending shade, great setting shade, you know, all the above. So I am gonna keep this in until hit pan as well, and we shall just see how we go. When I rolled these in, I didn't really realise until I kind of showed you guys the colours that they're all quite neutral eyeshadow colours. So hopefully I can hit pan on something relatively soon and we can roll in a more colourful eyeshadow. But that is just the way it happens with generating a random eyeshadow. You don't know what you're going to get, and I just happen to get all of these eyeshadows that are not very colourful. But they are neutral eyeshadows, and I actually do love wearing neutral eyeshadows. I think I'm going to love wearing the cremated eyeshadow, and I think I'm going to love wearing the Too Faced eyeshadow. I think these are going to be like the three I will be okay picking up on. There we go. That is a quick whip around my eyeshadows that I'm going to be working on for this project to begin with. And the idea is that I will do a refresh once I have rolled out all 5 of these eyeshadows that I'm working on inside this project. Just like I did last update, that took me 13 months to get through them. Let's see if I can get through these quicker. The goal is to try and get it done within 12 months. So let's see if I can beat that or not. Maybe I'll go even longer, who knows. I could be doing this for like a 2-year season. We're just gonna go on until this happens. That's why I'm kind of cautious about using usage goals on the first update, because I kind of feel like that's not really working with my goal that I have set in play for how I end this project. So we're just going to see how it goes over the next couple of months, and then maybe in my April or May update I will decide if I'm going to have a usage goal for the chocolate bar and the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. We shall just see how it goes. But do I think I'll hit pan on something by the next update? I think there's potential, especially in my Colourpop eyeshadow. I think there is potential, but for the others, it's a hard no. I don't think I'll hit pan any of the other eyeshadows within that time limit, unfortunately. I mean, I could be surprised, but I think it's very unlikely with how sporadically I wear makeup these days. I don't wear it every single day, so yeah, we shall see how it goes. There we go, that is my intro, quick and easy, not too much to go on about, as my rules are pretty much the same as last year. The only differences are I'm allowing myself to have usage goals, and I will declare them based on how I'm feeling. I can always change the rule. Yeah, alright, there we go, that's my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.